This is the Vantrue Nexus Pro 4 dashcam. Do you want one? Or do you want to see how it works? Well, let's install it on our 2011 Lexus GX460. Now keep in mind that this installation process will vary according to each vehicle, and you also may need longer cables. I'll explain that later in the video. Now I also have links to this Vantrue Nexus Pro 4 in the description, along with a limited time discount code, so don't forget to go and check it out. Now, why would you need one of these dash cams in the first place? Well, I'll explain further in this video. If you're constantly on the road, this will give you some peace of mind. Quality of this alone, to me, it feels very, very solid. We have 3 different cameras, front facing, rear facing, in the car that is, and then we have the rear camera. Now this is not meant to be placed outside. This is meant to be placed inside your vehicle, so inside the back glass. So what I have to do is wire this up so that I really don't notice the cords and they don't get tangled, they don't get damaged. But we have tons of cable here. This should be enough. This goes from this camera to the rear camera, and then of course this one powers the whole unit. Now one thing I do like about this is it comes with the USB port here, so at least you're not losing a power source up in the front, because we do already have one plugged in here that has 2 USB power sources. This is great for recording any type of accidents that you may have in your vehicle to prove whether you are guilty or innocent. So yeah, these can really be handy to have. Now this tool is given to you to basically hide the wire. Let's see how we can hide this wire to the best of our ability and connect it. Here we go. Now you're going to have to go through the initial setup of this, which is very easy. It's not touchscreen. There's 4 buttons under here for up, down, left, right, enter, and go back. It starts recording immediately when you turn on the vehicle, and then of course stops when you turn it off. You do have Wi-Fi in here as well, so I believe you can even connect this to your phone, and that's what we can see. So it duplicates it, which is pretty cool. And you can kind of control some things from here as well. And you can also update everything right from your app. So there are a lot of things to go through in the manual here. I'm not going to go through everything, of course, but anytime you get any type of electronic device, go through all the different options, see what this thing can do. So let's take a drive. I took a couple of days to film some footage of both the front camera, the rear camera, and the in-cabin camera. So take a look at the footage and you judge for yourself. Now you may be seeing some rainbow effect on my windshield because I have my windshield tinted. So that will happen with some cameras on tinted glass. But overall, the quality is incredible, as you can see. Now, of course, I'm not going to record any of the in-cabin audio because we're either listening to music or talking about personal things. But the in-cabin audio is still very good. Now you do want to make sure that when you are setting up your camera, you're not getting too much sky, you're not getting too much hood. You want to get right in the middle so that you can get as much of the surrounding area as possible. also took some nighttime footage. As you can see, we basically have night vision in the in-cabin camera. The front camera looks really good when, of course, the lights are on, but the rear camera is not going to catch a lot because I live in the country, so I really don't do any type of city driving at all. But as you'll see, I did go into the town area to try to get some footage of the rear camera. But if you're in a city area where there's tons of lights, then it's going to look much better. But overall, I believe that both daytime and nighttime footage is really good, and it's going to serve its purpose for any type of accidents that are going to occur in both daytime and nighttime. So once again, you judge for yourself if this is a camera that can work for your situation. I'm going to keep it in my vehicle because I think it's great to have when we do any type of trips, and if any accidents do occur, I have footage. One of the major benefits of these types of cameras is the safety aspect. So you have these different emergency recording modes, which are pretty interesting. And that's when it'll keep track of those videos so that you can use them for any type of accident reporting. So thanks for watching the video. Once again, I will have links down below. Go and check them out if you think this dash cam is the right fit for you.